All right, this is in response to a comment I got saying I should make a testimony about how I started fasting. So the way I started fasting was about 4 years ago. I used to struggle a lot with acne, and I did, everything that I could to try and fix my acne. But I searched up on YouTube how to get rid of acne. And I came across a YouTube video that was a doctor that teaches you how to fast. And he put me on a diet that's called a keto diet. So I was like, bro, I was so desperate. And you kind of have to be in a place of desperation to really switch up your diet. You have to want it, like your spirit has to be strong. So yeah, I started little by little. I went all in. When I first came across all this knowledge of fasting, it's basically restricting your body of any calories, any carbohydrates. That's what it comes down to. You restrict your body of all carbohydrates, like down to zero is your goal for an extended amount of time. And I started with intermittent fasting, which is where you skip breakfast and you eat lunch only. And then you eat like at 6 in the afternoon. So like 2 times a day, that was it. That's what I started with. And my diet consisted of like a couple eggs, maybe some fish, and avocado was a huge thing. A lot of avocado and a lot of leafy greens and vegetables. That was like the main thing. But the things that helped me, accomplish this was coconut oil. That was like one really important thing that helped me bridge the gap in between fasting. It was coconut oil and salt. You need electrolytes. When you're going through this journey, you have to have electrolytes. Because if you don't, you're gonna get sugar cravings. You're gonna want to start eating bread or stuff like that. So electrolytes is extremely important. It's a must. I started by just buying stuff from Walmart, dude. I just went all out and just started buying stuff from Walmart. But you can get like pink Himalayan salt. You can get Celtic sea salt, and just a little bit of that in the morning. And also in my mornings, I would start with a little bit of coffee and MCT coconut oil, and then I would put some cacao powder in there because that's really good for you. So I would start my mornings off with that. That was it. Which helps you because the coconut oil, it kind of fills your stomach up a little bit. But the main goal is restricting your body of carbohydrates so your body can get into a state of ketosis, which is where your body starts killing off all the dead blood cells, all the dead cells, all the dead skin cells, everything. It basically starts cleaning up your body. So that's what I focused on, and it really did change my life. It'll really shift your mind, and you be prepared. Let's just put it that way, be prepared. Another thing is staying on top of it, just staying focused, making sure you fill your time with important things, not just sitting around getting bored, because you're gonna want to eat more. So fill your time, like go to the gym, go for a walk, read the Bible, whatever. Just fill your time. That's the main thing. But yeah, that's how I started. And it wasn't perfect, I would mess up, I would eat a cookie. Just don't be too hard on yourself, and just stay focused, get back on track. And yeah, you gotta have a goal though. Like, why are you doing this? Are you doing it for God? Are you doing it for health? You can do it for both. But the main focus, in my opinion, should be for connection with God. That should be your main focus, is doing it for God. Because if you do it for God and you don't tell anybody, that's another thing. Do not tell anybody that you're fasting. Don't tell anybody that you're doing this. Because it says in the Bible somewhere about telling people that you're fasting, they make their faces look all droopy and like, look at me, I'm fasting, I'm this holy person. No, get yourself looking good, get some oil or something. And don't tell anybody. Keep it between you and God will He will reward you in secret. But yeah, that's how I started, little by little. I switched up my diet. And yeah, it was hard at first. You know, my body transitioned. It was hard. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say it was easy, because your body has to adjust. It goes through an adjustment period. So you might feel weak, but that's where the salt electrolytes come into play. So make sure you have your stuff, you know? And it's not really that expensive. The goal is just to eat less and eat healthier. Eat whole foods. I ate tilapia, avocados, eggs. But you don't even need that much protein. I was going to the gym during that time, which is really good. Going to the gym is very important, in my opinion, any form of exercise. And then, yeah, that's it. Just stay focused. You could start that way by intermittent fasting. I've gone down to where I only eat 1 meal a day now. 1 meal a day, and that's usually around like 6. But I'm usually eating a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables, some fish maybe, or eggs. I don't eat both though. It's usually fish or eggs, one of the two. But yeah, a lot of greens. Avocados is a must. Avocados is a must. And I do like coffee in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I love coffee, but it's probably not good for you. But currently right now I'm doing kind of like a juice fast a little bit, and it's going good. You just have to stay focused. You have to stay strong. For me, I know I've been under attack by this spirit called Python, which really suffocates your spiritual life. So you need to really learn about deliverance. Learn how to deliver yourself. On YouTube, you can search up self-deliverance videos. And yeah, that's the one spirit that will kill you. It will literally suffocate you to death if you let it. So you have to pray against it. You have to fast and pray against that Python spirit. That's extremely important. If you don't, you won't even have the drive to fast. You won't have the drive to seek God. I realize, like, I have been under attack from that spirit for a long time. But yeah, that's kind of my story. How I started fasting, you know, was because of acne. That's kind of how this whole spiritual journey started, I can't lie. It was because I had a lot of acne back then. And so I just got desperate, and that was it. That's how it started, it kick-started. Because when I got my body into that ketosis state, it was like a switch inside of my brain just went boom. I was like, dude, I don't even have ADHD, bro. It's the most amazing feeling ever. Like, you can think just crystal clear. But yeah, expect resistance. You will be faced with spirits, with people who would try to tempt you with food, especially family. If you go around your family, they're gonna want to tempt you with food that you used to eat. So you have to be strong and say no. I'm sorry. You don't even have to like rub it in their face. Just say no. I'm good. I'll pass. And that's it. Stay strong. And good luck on your journey, guys. Good luck on your fasting journey. I believe in you. You can do it. Do it for God. Blessings.